Hey friends, Dr. Mary Starr here, the Total Wellness Doc, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about what's the difference between the Rev Up Weight Loss Challenge, the Jumpstart Weight Loss Challenge, what is Carb Cycling Challenge, and what is the biggest transformation. Okay, so let's get started. So what is Rev Up Weight Loss Challenge? Our weight loss challenge is a 10-day program. So it's a 10-day program. We run it month after month after month. And we teach you some principles that could help you for the rest of your life. But it's there month after month after month. I'll give you more details in a second. But how does it differ than the Jumpstart program? Well, about back in 2021, I started a program after I had been in a weight loss 6-month program called The Biggest Transformation. We'll talk about that in a second. And I did a program based on using some anti-inflammatory Young Living essential oil products, Ninja Red, the Portion Fix food containers, all that. So back in December of 2021 and January, I named that Jumpstart, and we ran that for about 1 cycle. But since then, I know there has been a big group of Young Living people who do a program that is paleo-based. It's not portion-based. You can eat paleo-like foods. You're not eating breads. I know that in the group. But the group was originally designed and is designed for helping Young Living members to market Ninja Red, teach them about getting toxins out of their house, and particularly join this group. So what do I mean by that? Well, they have thousands of members in the group. There's lots of momentum. And some of my own team members in Young Living have gotten really good results in their businesses by using that. So the Jumpstart program, not the one that I started some time back, but the current one is specific for helping teaching marketing. There is a cost to that, and that is not something that I am a part of, but I know team members who've been a part of it, and it's helped their businesses and helped them too, just eating that way and stuff like that. But it is not what we do in the Rev Up program, okay? So it's not what we do in the Rev Up program. So let me start with what is the biggest transformation. The biggest transformation was started by a woman named Carmen O'Quinn, and Carmen lost like 180 pounds in a radically short period of time, like not even 2 years, okay? So about 18 months, she lost a lot of weight. She was 280 pounds, and she lost her first 100 in radical timing. And so she got such good results and then was able to maintain and keep that weight off. And so she has been doing some coaching for many years in the business world. So Destiny Global, formerly DannyJohnson.com, Carmen O'Quinn is one of their top trainers in that program. So what I love about Carmen O'Quinn is she took the principles of success, the principles of having good habits, the principles of digging deep into relationship and all of the things that we learn over at First Step Success and Creating a Dynasty, and she put it into a weight loss program, which was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But you can't do that in 10 days, right? You can't do that in 10 days, which is what the Rev Up weight loss program is. So many of us who were like Megan and Corey and Coach Sheila and Coach Heather, all of us went through the biggest transformation. We went through Carmen O'Quinn's biggest transformation, a 6-month program that focuses on food quantities. So we're eating certain macros and food every day, very similar to what we do in Rev Up, but we take it even a level higher in terms of taking out all the inflammatory foods. Okay, so her biggest transformation is much more broader. You can have dairy, you can have bread, you can have, all of these things, which we found, some of us like Coach Megan, Coach Corey, that we couldn't do some certain foods. Like we knew our bodies well enough to know like, oh no, this is causing inflammation. Oh no, I'm seeing this on the scale, because we had that health knowledge, right? Many of us were already into wellness and already health coaches. So, so the biggest transformation takes you through 6 months. You have to have daily accountability. There's all these standards you have to have, and it helps you really get through a lot of the junk, get good habits, all of those things. But it's not for everyone. And only a handful of people can go through it every 6 months. So what happened is Carmen O'Quinn kind of realized this, and Destiny Global, who she works with, and they partnered to create health coaches, a health coaching track. So several of our coaches in the Rev Up program are taking that health coaching and do have 6-month programs. Okay, so they have that. And then there's some of our coaches who just have a really great background in health or wellness, or they're doing their own thing and might have a 3-month program, one-on-one coaching. So out of the biggest transformation, we had all of these people who had success, and we came together and we said, you know what, we love Young Living essential oils. We know we used these products during our biggest transformation and we had really good results, and we know that if people for a period of time take the inflammatory foods out of their diet, right, out of their diet, was kind of where my original Jumpstart came from, that we can get them really good results. We can lower their pain. We can help them get more mobile. We get them moving. And that was part of Carmen O'Quinn's program too. We all had to exercise 30 minutes a day in a organized way. Like we had to pick specific workouts to do. So much more structure, much more accountability, much more support, much more costly, because there was a cost to that as well, but very, very good results. So that is the biggest transformation. I give it huge credit. I love it, absolutely love it. But I do believe in the benefit of seeing what your body can do in just 10 days of getting rid of the inflammation, of moving your body. So now that we have been through this over 4 times, the Rev Up Wellness 10-day weight loss challenge, we've had people who've gone through it 4 times, and the results that they see. Now, if they were doing a 6-month program and doing this consistently every single day, would they go faster? Absolutely. If they were in the biggest transformation, would they probably have better results? Probably, I guess. But the Rev Up Wellness allows more people to get in, to see, to have our knowledge of the coaches knowing, okay, this is inflammatory. This needs to be, changed. This is going to help you focus here. Like, to have that one-on-one coaching for 10 days is really, really good. So we believe it. We drink this stuff every day. We drink a lot of it. Ninja Red juice. It's an antioxidant juice. It's extremely anti-inflammatory, and it really, really helps with the cravings. And we all knew this because we did this and it gave us good results. Because the Rev Up program has a good amount of protein in it, just like the biggest transformation too. We knew that if we took enzymes every day, right? So this is also what we recommend in the Rev Up Wellness program. Enzymes every day, we're going to see decreased inflammation. We're going to digest our food better. We're not going to have as bloating. We're not going to be as constipated, like all of that too. And then we encourage people to have a meal replacement shake. And we like Young Living's meal replacement shake. So we encourage people to look in Pure Protein or Power Meal, our vegan option of that too. So in recap, what is the difference in these? Oh, I forgot to cover Carb Cycling. Let me cover that. So Carb Cycling has been around for a long time, and it's really dialing in the macros, probably using MyFitnessPal or things like that. But Carmen and Quinn came up with Carb Cycling. That's kind of how I got introduced to her and her weight loss. Is she used the Portion Fix, which you can learn about Portion Fix online, but these containers, which you can use, you can get these on Amazon, which uses like red for proteins, green containers for veggies, and it portions out what you can have. And we have that we have that in Rev Up, we have that in Carb Cycling, and we also have that in the Biggest Transformation. They do not have that in the Jumpstart program, okay? So there's no portion piece to that. So, but Carb Cycling I found to be the hardest, and I know some other clients like Betty Blight would agree, because you have to time everything. So your first meal looks like this, and you have to eat so many portions here, and then you have a carb here, and then you do this, and then the next day you switch. Is it effective to drop a lot of water weight and to see your body shrink and melt? And yeah, you can get really good results with it. But what I personally found, took me 3 times to get it, 3 times to get it, but what I personally found too is that was a little bit challenging. Does that mean that the Rev Up, weight loss program isn't going to be challenging? No, but we give you a 10-day guide. And you know what? We're here every month. You can go through it again and again. We give you what, each days look like, and what you can have, when you can have things, and Ninja Red. We give you suggestions. We give you sample eating programs and stuff. But it's just super, I don't want to say simple. It is simple, but it's not easy, right? It's simple, but it's not easy. But you can do this. So to wrap it up, the Biggest Transformation is a 6-month program originally done by Carmen Quinn. Now there are coaches who are licensed, like Wendy Clayton and Sheila Anderson. They are also part of our Rev Up program, who can do a Biggest Transformation style 6-month program. We also have people like Jennifer and Heather and Megan who have their own 6-month coaching programs, or some of our coaches who do one-on-one coaching. Okay, so that's the Biggest Transformation. More accountability, more coaching, more individual attention, if that makes sense, and a longer period of time where you have someone back and forth. And that is what I personally needed. All right, the Jumpstart program, no portions, paleo eating, lots of Ninja Red. I think it's a 14-day program, if I'm not mistaken. Still people getting great results with that. Carb Cycling, probably the hardest, but you can drink the least amount of Ninja Red on that program. It cycles protein high days and things like that. It is a good program if you really want to sculpt and see your body change in 10 days. That's a great program that's run by Carmen O'Quinn. And then there's the Rev Up program. Rev Up is a 10-day program where we drink lots of Ninja Red. We use the portion fix model of anti-inflammatory foods that we have developed. And we encourage people to do enzymes. We encourage people to do a meal replacement, like a protein shake. And we give you exactly what you eat, container-wise, meaning how many proteins you eat a day. We explain it all. We have a guide, and that is the Rev Up program, Rev Up Weight Loss program, which we run every single month. So that is the difference. I'm going to put down in the description of this video some of my biggest transformation. You can see my transformation with the Biggest Transformation, and some videos that I've done with Carmen O'Quinn, and some other videos that I've done about the Rev Up Wellness and or Carb Cycling. So hopefully this will help you, and we hope to see you over in the Rev Up Wellness 10-day challenge. Bye-bye.